Hello everybody and welcome back to another Christmas video on my channel. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I honestly can't believe how quickly December is flying by and that we are almost already halfway through the month. I honestly can't believe it, and I also can't believe that I haven't put a decorate with me video up yet on this channel. So today is finally the day I've got around to filming all the clips and everything I need to make this video, and I'm so excited that it's coming all together. If you tuned into last week's video, then you will know that I actually showed you all the decorations that I'm going to be putting up in my room this week and basically just gave you a brief run through of where I got everything from and where I'm planning on putting it all in my bedroom. Also, if you watched last week's video, you will know that I touched on the subject of where I'm living. Currently, I'm still living in my parents' house, so the only room I really have to decorate is my bedroom, which I really enjoy. I really like having the most time possible to spend on this room, as it is the room that I spend the most time in, and it's really the only room that I have to focus on for Christmas, so I really like that, and it gives me a lot of time to spend on it. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm especially happy with the outcome this year. I think it looks so good. My bedroom has had a bit of a revamp in general this year. I have added a lot of different bits to it and also repainted it. Obviously this year we did have a lot of spare time to do lots of different things that we probably wouldn't do in a normal year, so I definitely took advantage of that and completely did up my room, and I just think that's made a massive change for this time of year as well. Obviously I have all the same decorations that I usually have. I haven't really picked up a lot of new decorations, but I feel like they all look very different because this space is so different to how it has been in previous years. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm extremely happy with the outcome of it, and it is also going to be a little bit of a different video to usual as well. I am actually going to run you through more of a vlog style of film, which I'm really excited to be showing on this channel too. I've never really touched on vlogging much. I'm not very good at it in my personal opinion, but I think that's probably because I've not done a lot of it. I did start lightly experimenting with it in last week's video when I did the clean with me, and this style of video is going to be very similar to last week's as well, so hopefully you enjoy it. I'm really liking this new style of filming and think I'm going to do more of it in the future, just because I feel like it's a lot more personal and I'm really enjoying filming in this different way that's a lot more raw and a lot more one-to-one with you guys. So I really hope you like it as well. I really hope you like the final transformation of the room. Please let me know if you did by liking and also leaving me a comment down below, and let's get into the video. So I thought we could start this video properly by showing you an actual before of my bedroom, because I don't think you guys have ever really seen it before. When you initially walk into my room, the first thing you see is this piano. This is a very new addition to my room. I've not had it for very long. I picked it up during the first lockdown, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I can't actually play piano at the minute. I do know a couple of tunes, but nothing too impressive. But the main reason we got it is because Callum really loves playing the piano and I really wanted to support his hobby. So we decided to pick one up, and I really love it. I love what it looks like in the room, and obviously at the minute it is the background to my YouTube videos as well. It isn't actually a proper piano, it is an electric piano, which we really love as well, because that means we don't have to tune it and do all that stuff, but it still gives all the same vibe and it still looks really nice as well. With our piano, we are also using this chair at the minute. We do have a piano stool, however we've just opted to use this chair instead. These are some dining room chairs that we've actually picked up for our future home. Obviously we're not moving anywhere yet, but we saw them and we just wanted to buy them, so they're in storage at the minute, but we're using one at the moment to go with our piano, and I really love how it looks too, and it's a lot comfier to sit on as well. And the main reason we put this here as well is obviously because I am filming my videos here, so it's a lot comfier to sit on, and I also think it looks a lot nicer in the background as well. And then of course above the piano we do also have our DIY wall sign. There is no words on it at the minute because I have got it ready to put new words on for Christmas. I'm not too sure what I'm going to pop up there yet, but I want it to be either a Christmas lyric or a Christmas quote, something like that, and I'm really excited to see how it turns out. I think it's going to look so good. And then moving on from that DIY wall section, we have got my TV, of course, and I mean, come on, we have got the Christmas is Coming playlist on, because you honestly can't go wrong. This is a really good playlist on Spotify. It's got all the music you could ever need, all the good classic hits. And then really simply, this TV is just on top of an IKEA chest of drawers. It is 3 drawers. These are really plain and simple. I'm sure everyone has seen them before, and they're really handy to have. They keep all my beauty items in them, and it's the perfect height for a TV to go on top of as well. And then moving on from the TV, I have got a little bin there which I use quite a lot, and then we have got another IKEA unit. I absolutely love IKEA. The majority of my stuff in my bedroom is from IKEA, just because it is so cheap and cheerful and works so well as well. Not to mention you can get everything in white, which I absolutely love too. So this unit just fits perfectly under my massive window that I have as well. The unit itself does have a lot of rubbish on top of it. I do tend to store quite a lot of stuff on here. First of all, we do have a jewellery box and then a little wax burner. This is some stuff that doesn't usually stay here, but I want to use it for today's video because I found it in the cupboard and I thought it'd be really nice to have. So starting off, we have a Febreze Air Mist, and this is in the scent Vanilla Latte, so I think that's going to be really nice to spray and kind of give off a Christmassy vibe but not be too overpowering at the same time. And then I've got this little spray bottle here, and it's got this Savlora scent in, which is Winter Spice. This honestly smells amazing. I absolutely love it, and I bought it last year and this is all I've used of it. It honestly lasts a lifetime. And then I've also got a Minky as well, which has snowflakes over it. I think it's so cute, and I just want to make sure that before I put my Christmas decorations up to date, everything is clean and fresh and just nice and hygienic and ready for everything to be put up. Moving on across this unit, I do have a candle which is almost burnt out. This is just one of the really inexpensive ones from IKEA, and I absolutely love these. I always have these on. And then I also have my clock. As you can see, it's only 12:30 at the minute, but I thought it was the best time to start decorating for Christmas. And then I also have a little room diffuser as well, which is one that I actually got for my birthday. The very last things that are on my unit is actually all my makeup stuff, because I do my hair and makeup in this mirror. So this is where I keep all my hair and makeup items, and these drawers are both full with that as well, but this is like my main stuff that I pick up like a lot of times during the day. So I've got all my hair bits like scrunchies and hairbands and clips, and then I've got some lipsticks that I usually use. I've got my brush organizer over there, which I absolutely love, and then I've got an Amazon Echo as well, which we do use an awful lot too. And then the only other thing we've got tucked in this corner is my washing basket. I really love this washing basket. It was from TK Maxx and I love the size of it. It fits so much washing in, and it just goes perfectly with the rim as well. Pushed up against that box now is just my Christmas decorations that I'm going to be putting up today. That box is full of all of them. This next wall in my room is pretty straightforward. As you can see, it is just a massive mirror wall. There is 4 mirrors in total, and it backs onto my wardrobe as well. And then the final wall that I've got to show you is of course the wall that has my bed on. You guys have probably seen this an awful lot, as it was my original background for my videos. It's got 2 bedside tables from IKEA with little lamps on. I absolutely love these lamps. They were from Mataland, I think, in the sale at the start of the year. And then this is my bed. It's from Arista Living. It's got some lovely white bedding on top. I absolutely love this bed. It is a game changer. And then we also have some shelves at the top as well, and they're quite boring at the minute. There's not much on them at the minute apart from another wax burner, but I'm sure there's going to be lots going up there in a minute, and I just can't wait to get into it with you guys. But the first thing I think I'm actually going to change in this room and Christmasify is this bedding. We actually did change this bedding yesterday because I mentioned in last week's video I don't actually have any Christmas bedding, but I do have a lot of white bedding, and I feel like this works just as well. And I do have a little bit of red decoration to go on here instead of the yellow accents, so I do think it will look really nice in the end, and I think that's going to be the first thing I do. So that is the bedding done, really nice and simple. I know I didn't change too much, but I think it makes such a difference when you do have a little bit of Christmassy bedding on. And then I also put these stars up the top as well, which I think looks really cute, and I'm really happy with them. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think the next thing I'm gonna move on to tackling is actually this unit here, just because I think this is gonna be the main event. I think this is where my tree is gonna go, and I think unfortunately I'm gonna have to move my clock as well. But I've just thought I do have that spare shelf up there, so I might whack it up there, and hopefully it will work just as well and we'll be able to use it just as much.
Up on the housetop, reindeer paws, out jumps good old Santa Claus, down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through
decorating this unit. I know there's not much to it, but I didn't want it to be too overpowering. I just wanted it to be nice and simple. So I've just gone with this little candle box in the middle from Sainsbury's, and I absolutely love it. I think it is so cute, and I can't wait to light the candles, but I think I'm going to wait till the final reveal to do that. And then I've also put up my Christmas tree as well, and I kind of have mixed emotions about this Christmas tree. I do think it's really cute, but I know it's not the best tree in the world. But at the minute I'm just kind of putting it up to be in the festive spirit, but obviously it's not going to be something that I keep for very much longer. One day when we do get a house, obviously we'll have a massive tree and we'll invest a lot more money into that. But still, I think this tree is really cute, and I'm really happy that we've got it in our room. In regards to this corner, I know it doesn't really match, but this is more practical and it's something that I use every day, and there's not really anywhere else that I can put it. So I'm kind of just going to leave that corner like that. Maybe I'll put a candle or something there, I'm not too sure. I'm definitely going to get rid of that giraffe for Christmas. He is not very festive at all. That actually isn't my giraffe, that's Callum's. I don't know why we have him, but Callum wanted him, so he just lives there. But I think I'm going to get rid of him for Christmas because he's not really creating the right vibe. And then I think this space is actually going to be the next place that we're going to decorate, because I'm so excited to do this. I've never done this space before because obviously it is quite new in my bedroom, and I'm just so excited for it, and I really can't wait to see how this space turns out.
Up on the housetop, reindeer paws, out jumps good old Santa Claus, down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good Saint Nick.
Just before I show you the final room tour at the end of this video, I wanted to quickly jump in and show you a few other items that I bought for this bedroom, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, I filmed them clips a couple of days ago, and since then I have been to HomeSense, and it's fair to say there was so many things there. I really had to restrain myself because Callum was standing outside, so I didn't want to keep him waiting, but there were so many things. I could have gone mad in there, and I could have spent so much money as well, but I just didn't have the time to do so. But I still did pick up a few bits, of course, and I'm literally so happy with every item that I got, and they fit perfectly in this room for Christmas time, and I can't wait to show them to you. So the first item that I got, which is probably my favorite, I'm absolutely loving this trend that's going around for Christmas time, is this little gnome, and I just think he's adorable. As I said, I absolutely love that these gnomes are really popular at the minute for Christmas time. I literally want to make a whole family of them, but he is really sweet. He's a little porcelain gnome, and he has lots of star holes in him as well, and he's also got an LED light inside of him, so he does light up in the evening time. He looks so cute. I have him on my bedside table. I did originally have him on this piano, but I felt like he was too far away from me, and I was just so in love with him, so I put him on my bedside table in the end, and I'm just still obsessed with him. I think he's so great, and I'm so happy I picked him up. He was only $3.99, so I literally couldn't resist, and I just know I'm going to keep him for an awful long time. Very similar to that little gnome that I picked up, I also got this porcelain village. So this is a set of 3 houses, and I just thought it was so sweet. Obviously you can display them as the 3 houses all together, which is how I have positioned them, but you can also put them separately around your house as well, which I think is a really nice idea, and I just love how versatile they are. I also really love that they are white, so you can put them anywhere, but they do have a glaze on top of them too, so they almost give off a rainbow tint as well, which I just think is a really lovely magical design and really makes them look a lot more Christmassy. Again as well, these do have the LED lights in, so they do light up in the evening time, which makes them even more magical, and I just really love them. And again, I know that they're going to be something that I can take with me in the future and put in lots of different places. And last but not least, the final item that I got, which I am so happy with, is actually some bowls. And I know this is really random. Obviously the only room I'm decorating in my house is my bedroom, and I don't have a kitchen of my own or anywhere where I would really need to use bowls, but I've picked these up mainly for my future house. I really loved how they looked, and they were only £5 each, so I literally couldn't resist them. As you can see, it's this really lovely bowl. I really like the shape of it because it does have the flatter bottom and top and then just a curved edge. I almost think it looks like a dog bowl, but in a good way, and I really love the patterning of it as well. I'm such a sucker for stars. Whenever anything has stars on, I really love it. I don't know why. It's just been a pattern I've always been really drawn to, so I really loved when I saw this. And these stars in particular are actually 3D, so they do stand above the bowl itself, which I think is a really nice little detail. It makes it feel a lot more expensive. And not to mention, these bowls are absolutely huge. I picked up 3 of them in the end, and on the back it does say that they are dishwasher safe and microwave safe, so there's tons of ways to use them. They are really versatile, and I also feel like you can use them at different points in the year as well. Obviously stars are quite Christmassy, but you can also just get them out when you are having a dinner party or something like that, and they don't look too over the top. So I'm really happy that I picked these up for such a good price as well. I think I'm going to thank myself for them in the future, and I honestly just can't wait till I got a house of my own so I can use them to their full potential. So they are all the items that I picked up from HomeSense. I just quickly wanted to jump in and run you through that before I showed you the full room tour, because obviously these are going to be shown in there and I didn't want you guys to not know where they were from or just not know where they came from in general, because obviously I didn't show you them in last week's video. But now that's all gotten out of the way, let's finally get into the room tour, which I'm sure you've been waiting for this whole video. I know you've probably been waiting the whole time to see this, so let's get into it. So here we are going into the end result now, and I actually saved this filming till the evening time because I feel like the room looks so much better when it is dark outside. The first thing you see when you walk in is actually on the light switch. I decided to put this little tree ornament up on top of it. We got this from Florida last year and it actually says 2019 in the middle of it. Hopefully you're able to see it. And the reason we got it is because me and Callum got engaged in Florida last year, so we wanted to pick this up to remember that day and just have for years to come. Moving on from that ornament, the next thing that you see is of course the DIY wall sign. I'm so impressed with this. I still love it. I think it is great. And for this occasion I decided to put the phrase "May your days be merry and bright." As that is from a Christmas song, it is from White Christmas, but I don't feel like it's too overpowering at the same time. And obviously because this phrase only filled up 3 of the lines, I put one of my stars on the top, and I think that just completes the look. It looks so good. Moving on to the piano itself, I did of course have to accessorize this because not only is it my background to my YouTube videos at the minute, but it's also a really nice bit of space that you can just use to decorate. So on the first side I put a little light up L, which obviously stands for Liberty, and then I also put a room diffuser. You guys have seen this before. It's not particularly Christmassy, but I haven't used it all up yet, so I still wanted it to be in my room. And then I've also got another little tree ornament here which is meant to light up, however the batteries have faded in it, but it's still really lovely to look at without the lights, and it's kind of like a snow globe with a tree and a little deer in. Moving on to the other side, this section is a little bit more random. There's not really a lot in it. First things first, I do have this snowman which I spoke about in last week's video. I really love him. And then next to him as well I also have a wax burner, and it is in the scent Snow Fairy, and it's meant to be a replica to the one that they sell in Lush, and it smells just like it. It smells so good, and I really love that the melts are covered in glitter too. I think it just makes it so fun. Moving on from that little section of my room, we then of course move to my TV, and there's not actually much going on here, but I did put a candle as well as 2 more baubles that we got last year for Christmas, and one of them has an L on them and the other one has a C, and they are filled up with little bees which are both in gold and silver, and I just really like these. They're really simple but also really fun at the same time. Next to my TV unit I do actually have this little bag which is an advent calendar that my nan made for me. She does this every single year and she makes it for everyone in my family, and it's basically got a little gift in every day which she picked up herself and wrapped herself. It's just the cutest idea and I really love that she does that. And then above that advent calendar I do have my Christmas tree as well as another advent calendar. This was actually the first gift that I got in the advent calendar from my nan, and it is such a good idea. I've really been enjoying opening it and I think it is quite inexpensive as well. So this Christmas calendar is basically a tea light one, and every day you get a different scented tea light, which is obviously perfect for me because I do always have a lot of candles on, especially during Christmas time, and I really love all the different scents that you get in here as well. It's just such a simple idea, but it makes me so happy, and I'm just so glad that I've got it. Moving on from that calendar, of course I do have the tree which I've previously spoken about, and then we move on to my little candle box which I picked up from Sainsbury's with the pillar candles in the middle, and I think this looks so good, especially during the evening time when you can actually see the candles inside of them, and I think it just looks so festive. Talking about festive, we are then moving on to my little village which I picked up from HomeSense. I just love how easy these are to use. Of course I do love using tea lights as well, but the fact that this village is just an on and off switch is so much better in my opinion. And then next to my little village I have used one of these bowls also. I knew they would come in handy at one point or another, and even though I know these are food bowls, I have used them for my hair items. I thought it looked a little bit more festive and it also blends in with the unit as a whole a lot more, so I was really happy when I decided to use that, and I think it makes the whole section of the room just flow a lot more and look a lot better. Moving on from that bowl with all my accessories in, we do actually have another wax burner up on my windowsill, and then of course we are moving on to the main event, which is my bed. And the bed itself is very simple. There is just a couple of red decorations on it, but there is a lot of stuff around it. This is Callum's bedside table, so I put a little light up C on it, and it is in a red colour, so it really blends in with the bedding as well. And this is his calendar too. He has got a 24 days of beard treats which he is really loving. Here's another quick clip of the bedding. I just think it is so cozy and so warm. I really love how it looks. And then we have also got our shelves above our bed as well, which are quite simplistic but still look really good. On the left hand shelf I have my clock, and then on the right hand shelf I do have the other 2 stars as well, so I use them all up and I think they look really good when they are separated apart from each other. And then on my bedside table, very similar to Callum's, I do have a light up L as well, and And I also have this little gnome, which I am absolutely obsessed with. Next to my bedside table, I do have yet another calendar. I can't believe I got 3 calendars this year. I was so spoiled. And this is the final calendar that I have, and it is the 25 Days of Beauty by number 7. And I've really been loving this calendar. It's got some really good bits in. And as you can see, I'm actually going to open one day of you as well. I opened day number 7, and in that day I got a voucher to go and buy a blusher from the number 7 counter, which was really generous. That is about everything for this room. I'm just going to give you a final overview now of what it looks like as a whole, but I'm so happy with it. I feel like it came together really well this year, and every decoration just goes hand in hand with each other. I feel like the lamps were really overpowering in that clip, so I did decide to turn them off and show you a darker version as well, which I think looks so good. This is obviously the version that I'm used to seeing, as I don't usually have them lamps on all day every day, and obviously we do have a lot of candles and things like that in the room, so they do give off a lot of light, so we don't really need the bedside lamps on all the time. I'm so happy with how this room has turned out this year, and I really hope you guys loved it as well. And that is finally all I have to show you for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit different to usual, but still I really hope you like the new style and want to see more like this in the future. If you did enjoy this video and found it helpful, then please let me know by liking, and also leave me a comment down below. Any questions, comments or concerns, please put them down below and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Please let me know what your favourite room is to decorate for Christmas and what your favourite decorations are for this time of year. I would definitely love to hear them, and I'm slowly but surely building up my decorations collection, so I'd really like to know where some of your favourite pieces are from. Also, if you like what you see from this video and you want to see more from this channel in the future, then please don't forget to subscribe either. I'm currently uploading 2 videos a week, so there is loads of content going up on this channel in the future, and there already is a lot of videos to watch on this channel already. My videos mainly surround beauty, fashion and lifestyle themes, so if any of that interests you, then please feel free to subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me if you did. But that's actually all I've got to show you for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and loved the final room tour. Have a lovely rest of your day, whatever you might be doing. Stay safe, and I will see you very soon in next week's video. Bye!